morning. Good morning. Good morning. Praise the Lord, everybody. Good morning, and welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. Grateful and thankful for this day, this time, and this opportunity. Grateful for each and every one of you to have this moment to come to you today and lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is a natural, normal, necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because mourning is indeed a good thing. And I'm glad that you're here with us on today as we did prepare to lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief devotion. We have been going forward talking about self-care, the power of self-care as you navigate through grief, and I'm excited about our installment today. Today is day 28. We're going to get this thing straight. We're going to talk about self-care without shame. Self-care without shame. So many of us take care of everybody else with no issue, but when it comes to us, we got a little shame involved. We feel bad for doing what's good for us. I'm going to help you to talk about, or deal with, or to have self-care without feeling some type of shame. Let's talk about it, y'all. Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest. Many of us were taught to push through, keep going, no matter how tired we are. But in grief, that mindset can quietly turn rest into guilt. You may feel selfish for slowing down or weak for needing care. The devil is a liar. This is what happens. This is what we feel. We feel selfish for slowing down. We feel weak for needing care. Many of us, when it comes to navigating self-care, we start to feel some type of way. But God never shames rest. Let me tell you, he never shames rest. He says, come with me by yourself to a quiet place and what? Get some rest. If this was good enough for Jesus, if God never shames it, why do we? If God doesn't frown upon it, why do we? If God doesn't look at it sideways, why do we? If Jesus is like, come on, we need to go to over here, we need to get some rest, why do we feel some type of way if he didn't feel some type of way? And if anybody was busy, if anybody was dealing with grief, right? We read it. We went through it. All the loss, change, and transition Jesus had to deal with, right? If he didn't feel some type of way, why do we feel some type of way? Self-care is not quitting, it's not indulgence, it's obedience to the limits God designed. You have limits. Your body has limits, right? You don't believe me? Okay, stay up for 5 days straight. You can't. Your body's got limits. You're going to pass out. Your body got limits. Don't drink no water. Let's see how long you can do that. Your body has limits. Don't eat no food. Let's see how long you can go without eating no food. You can't do it. Why? Because the body has limits. You can only do so much without refueling, without replenishing. If a car has to get some gas, right? Because it's ripping and running and going from here to there. If you got to stop and pause and replenish your gas tank to give it fuel to keep going, you yourself have to learn how to stop and pause and replenish and refuel so that you can be effective and keep going. And sometimes that's a day, sometimes it's a minute, sometimes it's a day, sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's two. It's whatever it is, whatever it takes. Stop, pause, replenish, refuel so you can refire, right? You got to understand the power of self-care and not feeling shame about taking care of yourself, right? Come on. Jesus invited his disciples to rest not after they were done grieving, but right in the middle of their exhaustion. Rest was part of their calling, not a break from it. In the same way, caring for yourself during grief is not stepping away from healing. It is participating in it. You got to know, would you shame yourself for drinking a cup of water? Would you shame yourself for eating lunch? These things that you do to replenish, right? And so whether it's in a moment or whether it's in an extended fashion, I need a day, I need 3, I need a week. Whatever that looks like, don't feel shame for replenishing yourself. You don't need to earn rest by being productive, right? You don't need permission to take care of yourself. You don't need to apologize for your limits. You only got so much. You only got so much capacity. You ain't got to apologize for your limits. You ain't got to ask no permission. God meets you in rest just as faithfully as he meets you in effort. When you release shame, you create space for restoration to do its quiet work. God will meet you in the rest, and it's really good stewardship. It's good stewardship over what he's giving you. I was juicing the other day, and I was read on the juicer or something, and it said, "Do not run this, for over 30 minutes at a time." Right? And I read it, and I chuckled and I laughed. I said, even the juicer understands the importance of rest. You just can't keep. You just can't. You just can't run me for 45 an hour. You're gonna burn my motor out. It said don't do it for over 30 minutes at a time. So 30 minutes. If you ain't done with all of the juicing you need to juice in 30 minutes, then pause and give it a break. But you just can't. And that's what we do, right? We we don't take no break. We don't do nothing. We just keep going. Over our time limit, our abilities, our capabilities, we just keep pushing, right? No, get somewhere and sat it down. Let me give you some practical application, y'all. Do one caring thing for yourself today without explaining or justifying it. One caring thing for yourself today without explaining it, without justifying it. And pray, Lord, help me care for myself with the same grace you give me. Let rest be received without shame. For those of you in my cohort, y'all got to make sure you do your homework because y'all know what your homework is for this week. Everybody else, do one caring thing for yourself without shame, right? Make sure you make that happen. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 28. I told you we was going to get this thing straight. Self-care without shame. Self-care without shame. Stop the juicer, y'all. Y'all just can't keep going and going and going. Y'all ain't got no Energizer batteries. Learn how to pause for the calls. Chill out before you check out. Take a break before you break. And do it without shame. Without shame, without guilt. Without shame, without guilt. Whether you need a minute, a moment, a day, a week, without shame, without guilt. You have gone through the hardest thing in your life. You've experienced loss, change, and transition. The road has been rough and the way has been tough. Give yourself some grace, some mercy, some compassion. Do it without guilt. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all with the love of the Lord. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place for another Good Morning Grief Devotion. Today is Wednesday, January the 28th. The time is 8:11 a.m. Good morning and good morning.